Today I'm going to take you through a dumbbell leg workout in an EMOM format. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute, and it's a great way to get functionally fit. For this workout, all you need is one pair of dumbbells. We're going to kick things off with a brief bodyweight warm-up, then we'll get into the main workout. This warm-up consists of 4 30-second intervals split into 2 rounds. All you need is your body weight. Just going to get a little bit of blood flowing through the joints and free you up, ready for that main workout. So the first exercise, we're just going to do a regular squat with a nice open chest position. So if you place your hands behind your ears, let's go. So you want to keep elbows pulled apart, upper back engaged. Feet should be about shoulder width apart with a slight turn out to the feet. And then you want your knees to match that turned out foot angle. So it doesn't matter if you like slightly straighter feet, your knees should be matching whatever your feet are doing. You're gonna link this straight into a Romanian deadlift, single leg. So stay on that same leg. We're gonna do 30 seconds. And then we'll switch it straight to the other side. Try not to twist your hips. A good tip is to point the back foot down towards the floor to stop the hips opening out to the side. And I like to slightly unlock the leg I'm standing on. And switch it round. Don't worry if you're wobbling all over the place. These take a bit of practice. I'm definitely concentrating hard myself not to fall over. So we want nice square hips to the front. Back toe is pointing down. Lead with the heel rather than leading forwards with the body. Usually people don't go high enough with the heel and go too far with the legs. Right, facing me, wide stance. Give me some lateral lunges. So this is the last of the bodyweight warm-up exercises, but we're going to do 2 rounds, so we'll just run through those once more, then we can get you going with those dumbbell exercises. This is just great for freeing up the groin muscles, stretching down the inside of the leg. Back to the squats. So foot width on a squat is dependent on your hip shape, so don't let someone else tell you you're too wide, unless you're like crazy wide. Or if you're too close, a lot of the time it's down to preference, hip shape, and your individual flexibility, but find what you can get the lowest with without excessively collapsing your tailbone and keeping good knee alignment. Onto those Romanian deadlifts, single leg. So although I'm unlocking the knee of my supporting leg, I'm trying to keep that unlocked angle fixed throughout, making sure I get a nice hamstring stretch. Let's take it to the other side. Into the lateral lunges. Try and keep this knee pushed out, again to match that foot angle. So we don't want the foot out and the knee in like that. We want to keep this out to match. Trailing leg should be straight, feeling a nice stretch down the inside. Sitting a little lower if you can. All right, great job. So grab your dumbbells. I'm going to be using 1 pair of 10 kilo dumbbells. That's about 22 pounds each for this. And but make do with what you've got. Some of these you can do with just your body weight. We're going to do 8 exercises, 3 rounds. I'm gonna tell you how many reps I want you to do on each exercise. The break is just gonna be whatever's left of the minute after you've done the set. But just follow along with me. We're gonna start off with some pendulum squats. You can do these with your dumbbells. Maybe you wanna hold one dumbbell at your chest. Maybe you just wanna do body weight. This will be a tough one. Front and back is gonna count 1 rep. Just follow me. So step forwards and back, there's 1. We're gonna do 5 on each leg. There's 2. Front to back, that's 3. Skip in the middle. 4. Front to back, there's 5. We're going with the other side. So front all the way to the back. 1, all the way to the front. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, so we've got a rest. Like I said, whatever's left of the remainder of minute 1 is your rest time. Next up, we're gonna move onto some double dumbbell front squats. We're gonna do 16 reps. Let's keep a nice upright squat position. Don't need to rush them. If you finish too early, you've probably not gone low enough with your depth. Front squats should have a more upright back position than a back squat. You've got that counterbalance of the dumbbells to help you to stay more upright. Remember, we're doing 16 of these. Great, I think the perfect EMOM often will have about 20 seconds rest on each interval. Next up, we're gonna do a split squat. So it's like a lunge, but your feet are gonna stay fixed in place. Doing 8 per side, but I want you to take your time on the way down. Get a nice depth, don't rush your reps. Perfectly timed with about 20 seconds left on the clock. Okay, next we're gonna hit the abductors with some side lateral lifts. So I want you to come into a half side plank position. So you're off one elbow. You bend the bottom leg knee in half, top leg straight. We're gonna pop up, we're gonna do 12 per side.
Every single day, I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Alright, back to your feet. Next, we're gonna have a double dumbbell sumo deadlift. So you're gonna have a wide stance, sumo stance, toes turned out about 45 degrees. Dumbbells are gonna come between your legs. I want a nice big hip hinge. So hips hinge back, 20 reps. Go as low as you can without your back rounding. Try and hinge it, making it a deadlift, not a squat. Like I said, 20 reps.
And a little test for your flexibility on this next one. We're going to do a dumbbell overhead reverse lunge. If you've got the dumbbell in your right hand overhead, you're going to be stepping backwards with your right leg. We've got 8 per side. Keep the elbow locked down. Switch sides, 8 on the other side.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break.
Okay, next up, we've got the tiptoe squat, but the dumbbells are going to be down by your sides. I want a relatively close foot position, so your feet are going to be about hip width apart. You're going to do a little calf squeeze at the top of every rep. 20 reps. Try and stay relatively upright with your back, but you don't need to hard overarch your lower back. So there can be a slight hip hinge there. Get that little calf squeeze in. This is harder than I thought it was going to be, this one. Okay, next up, final exercise in round 1. It's going to be a double leg Romanian deadlift. Let's minimize stress on the back by keeping the hips super close to your legs. So the dumbbells super close to your legs. 16 reps. So you don't need to rush them. You've got plenty of time. So you should be keeping almost straight legs. Maybe a slight unlock in the knee. This is a Romanian deadlift, so you should be targeting the hamstrings. So there's 1 of 3 rounds complete. So we've got 2 more to go. If you found that too easy, just use a heavier weight. If you found that too hard, just go lighter. Let's get ready to go straight into round 2 of those pendulum lunges, 5 per side. So front to back, there's 1. Front, skip the middle, straight to the back, 2. Remember, you don't have to do these with the weights. A lot of you should probably be doing them without. Let's switch sides. If you find that you're half lunging, not getting full depth, then just get rid of the weights. Front squats for 16 reps next. You could always do this with 1 single dumbbell in the goblet squat position if you're finding it too difficult. And we've got 16 reps. Hardest bit about this workout for me is counting my reps and giving technique tips at the same time. I think I'm getting there. Next up, we've got split squats, 8 per side. You see my breathing's up now, getting harder. Got those laterals, abduction in a side plank position. So the bottom leg can be chopped in half, pop up, top leg lifts for 12. Try and keep that toe pointing forwards. It'll be tempting to point it up towards the ceiling. We're trying to keep it pointing forwards to stop you overtaking with your hip flexor. And 12 on the other side. Sumo deadlifts now, so nice wide stance. Exaggerate the turnout, so they're about 45 degrees. Knees are gonna have to be out to match. Dumbbells come in between the legs. Big set of 20. Getting the glutes involved. Overhead reverse lunge, 8 per side coming up next. So if my right arm's in the air, my right leg is going backwards. Wobble. Tiptoe squats next. This is actually the hardest one for me. Feeling the calves a little bit. That nice high rep, 20 reps. Should have a relatively close foot stance. Remaining in deadlift for 16. So although I'm unlocking my knees, I'm gonna keep relatively straight legs. Remember, 16 reps. All right, 2 rounds down, 1 to go, don't go anywhere. Let's get this finished. This workout is actually part of a 30 workout 6-week free YouTube Dumbbell LIFT Series. So I'll link some info on that in the description, but make sure you get this round done before checking that out. Pendulum lunges. Five per side. Front squats next, we've got 16 of them. Let's get a nice upright position and a nice deep squat. Split squats, 8 per side next. All right, onto the floor for those half side lateral lifts. If you're enjoying working out with me, if you'd like to get more involved, check out my ebook programs on my website. And I'm also launching a members only area with extra content not on my YouTube. Follow along workouts, programs, nutrition. I'll link it all below. Okay, we've got those sumo deadlifts, 20 reps. Nice wide stance. Make sure you're hinging at the hip for this one. Definitely getting a sweat on. Overhead reverse lunges, 8 per side. Keep that elbow locked out, reaching the dumbbell nice and tall. Okay, we've got 2 exercises left, and then that's the workout complete. Got those tiptoe squats, 20 reps, and the Romanian deadlifts. All right, final set. $16 Romanian deadlifts. Keep going if you haven't finished, but that's me complete. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments below, how did you find that workout? And where in the world are you following along from? I truly do love to hear that. Here's the next workout in that 30 workout, 6-week Dumbbell LIFT Series, free on YouTube. Check out the description for my e-books and members area. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to join the community, and I'll see you again soon.